Hello everyone and welcome to SuttonsDaze. Today my grandson and I, the curly key guy here, right, we are going to make braided pretzel pork loin. Now, one of this kid, when he was much lower than this, one of his favorite meals was pretzel pork chops. Pretzel pork chops. You're going to smile or you're not going to smile, are you? Okay, so pretzel pork chops. And we haven't had it in a long time. So we were both like, okay, pretzel pork chops, we're going to do that. But then somebody, I think it was Teresa Dean, one of our moderators, sent me a TikTok link that showed a braided pork loin. And I'm like, why can't we do that with a pork loin? We can make pretzel pork loin, right? Only it's braided. It's going to be really cool. Trust me on this. He's, okay. But his name is Jacob, and he is in culinary art school. So we're going to be doing some hands-on meat and taters, because with the pretzel pork loin, we are going to also be making butternut squash latkes SuttonsDaze version. Okay, so we're going to get started on this. I'm going to be the camera person, and he's going to be the one doing the labor, because he's younger, he's got curlier hair, you know, all of that stuff. Let's get started. I mean, seriously, look at that hair. Okay. So, back in the day, when Jacob and I discovered Pretzel Pork Chops, right, Shake and Bake had their own Pretzel Pork Chops. Now, when I went to the store, they didn't have any there, so I don't know if they're not making it anymore or what. But I just got the store brand of regular pork kind of Shake and Bake stuff. And what we're going to do is we're going to grind up some pretzels, and we're going to mix it in with the Shake and Bake stuff, and that is what we're going to coat it in. So Jacob is gonna start putting it here. I'll open those. You wanna, oh, you got it? Okay, so just go ahead and put it right in there. One, you can do both. Okay. Look at him, he puts it in the box. Oh my gosh, it's a score. Okay. And this is to create the coating that's gonna go on the braided pork loin. Okay, and now put in some of the pretzels. And I got butter flavored pretzels because they're good. I wouldn't do the whole bag, but I do quite a, go ahead and dump. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. Okay, let's do that. And that way, if you need a snacky snack, we got it. Okay, so now you're gonna put the lid on. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, and it will close if it's on properly. Shh. Don't tell anybody that it went on wrong. Don't tell anybody that you jammed on Grandma's lid. Okay. Now, we're going to turn it on, and then you're just going to pulse it until it's all powdered up, okay? I would hold the top just for giggles, you know. That's me. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. We're going to stop pulsing. I can still see big chunks, so go ahead and put your hand up there just because it makes me feel better. And I don't see any more big chunks. How about you? No. Okay, we got no big chunks. So now we're going to prepare the pork loin. Okay, you guys are getting us blow by blow here, okay? So first, what you're going to do is just lightly puncture the top of the casing, okay? This is a just over 9-pound pork loin, so that we can take the wrapper off, but you want to take the wrapper off so that it ends up in the sink, because you don't want pork juice everywhere, you know? There you go. Perfect. Oh, camera. There you go. You're not going to hurt it all the way down. Okay, so just set the knife on the cutting board. Yep. And then just take the pork loin out of that, but focus on getting the wrapper into the sink so that you're not getting pork juice everywhere. There you go. Do 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 do. You guys, this is going to be so much fun. It's a total experiment. Okay, I would flip it to the other side because that's the fat cap. Yep, okay, perfect. So now what you're going to do is you're going to go down to about here, okay? And you're going to make 3 strips out of this. So you're going to come down here. I'll do one, you do one. How's that? Okay, so you're going to come down to here and you are going to just cut, because you can't braid it unless you've got 3, right? So it's going to take a little bit because it's a little thick. There we go. That fat cap is always so much fun. There we go. Okay. And so that part is still solid. And now we're going to do this side. You got that one? Mm-hmm. Okay. You got this. Yep. Look at that. It's a pork octopus. Okay. And so now we have the beginning of the braid. But now this is where the big fun comes in. So we're going to move the pork loin over onto this cookie sheet. Okay. There we go. And it'll take up less space as we go, but this is where we're at right now. Okay. So now we have our stuff, right? And so now, oh, smell that. I know. Yeah, you guys should have seen that face. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take, so you want to rub that in between everything. You want to rub all the, yep, get it all in there and get all the way down to this end. Okay, so you want to make sure that's well coated. And there we go. Okay, do we need more?
Yes.
Okay, a little bit more. Okay. I've got this butted right up against it, so you can rub it all the way down. It smells so good. Okay. You want to get all 3 of the legs. Okay. You got both sides of all the sides of the legs. Okay. That's a good start. Okay, and you want to make sure to get this top part too. But finish this leg. Okay, good. Oh yeah, because there's all kinds of stuff in the middle here too.
This is the longest part.
It's a long part, yep. And now do this one. Get the leg on this side. Get it all coated up really good. Rub that rub in there. Save some rub though, because we got a lot. Grab the stuff from the bottom. There you go. Okay, really rub it in there. You want to make sure it's all coated and good. Okay, so now we're going to braid. Do you know how to braid, Jacob?
I guess I get the idea.
Okay. Okay, so now we're going to braid the 3 pieces. So you're going to take, right, bring the middle one over this way, put that one there, okay, and then bring this one over the little one, okay, and then, yep. I'm going to braid the whole thing. Grandma's going to find her skewers. Grandma's got skewers here someplace. You got it? Okay, so.
Does that look right?
Yep, that looks good. Okay, so now we're going to take a skewer and we're going to put this down through here and break it off. Because stay there. Okay, that just holds it together. So now take the rest of this and really coat all of the pork. So get the underside, get the sides, get everything, and watch the camera next to you. Yep. And keep as much of it off the floor as you can. Okay. The dogs will love you. Yep, you want to get it all on there. There you go. Don't be afraid of it. It's just a pork loin. There you go. Okay, get the ends of it and everything too. Oh, it's gonna be so good. It's hard to avoid that curly hair, isn't it? Okay, so now you got it on the cookie sheet. Okay, and don't be afraid to manhandle it. And we're gonna get it all on the cookie sheet here. So actually what I'm gonna do is cheat. Grab another cookie sheet because Grandma can never do enough dishes, okay? And we are going to move it. Let me back you up here. We're going to move the pork loin onto this cookie sheet. Watch out for the stick. Watch the stick. Okay. Nice job. And turn it so that it fits in the whole pan. There you go. Turn it that way. Turn it so it fits on the pan. Okay. There we go. So now it's all fitting under. So now you're going to take all of that and pour it over the top of this without getting it on the floor. Okay. Hit some on, rub some on that side. My love. Okay, trickle cut. Just, okay, you want it all up on there on that pork loin. Just go ahead. Yep. Okay. So we've got it all in the cracks and crevices. Go ahead and put that in the sink. It's in the cracks and crevices. There's obviously more than enough for everything. We're going to preheat this oven and clean up our mess. We're going to heat the oven to 350 degrees. Okay. And we're going to put this in there. And whoa, we'll see you when it comes out. It's going to be awesome. So while the pork loin is cooking in the oven, we're going to start prepping the butternut squash. That's what it is. Butternut squash latkes. This is just a different take on a latke, right? I don't want the additional flour. I don't want that stuff. So we have a jar of, I have to back up here, canned butternut squash. Okay. We have some dehydrated potato shreds and 2 eggs. We're going to start with those ingredients and see how the batter turns out. So we need to empty all of that into the mixing bowl. Yep. Okay, put it in there. Yep. Oh, wait.
You didn't put the thing
I got to put the thing in there. It's down there in the sink. You got to grab it. Oops. Okay. You're going to have to move the stuff out of the way. There's me being all on top of it. There we go. Okay. So now he's going to add in the rest of the potato shreds. There we go. Okay. And then the jar of butternut squash. And it has some cranberries in there. Good stuff. Good. Okay. And now we're going to crack a couple eggs and put it in there too. There you go. Go ahead and hold it over the thing. Okay, there you go. Okay, and then number 2. Okay, everybody's in there?
This egg is weird.
Dude, don't.
Your eggs are weird.
My eggs are weird. There you go. Okay. We have weird eggs, you guys. Okay. Put the lid on. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. And then turn it on.
Just on here?
On. There you go. And then just do a pulse to start off with. Keep going. Okay, maybe low. That looks good. Okay, let's see what that looks like inside. Oh, I think that's going to be perfect. Now you got to turn it side to the side. Gotta turn it to the side. There you
The
go.
side.
Yeah.
Turn it to the left side.
Okay, that side. Okay, so hold it up for the camera to see. So that's what it looks like. The potato shreds are still very noticeable, right? But it's mixed in with the eggs and the butternut squash. Okay, so give me a second and we'll start making patties. We are going to make patties. So first I'm going to do one and then Jacob is going to do the rest. Okay, so you're going to take a nice little handful there and just kind of form it into a patty and then very carefully put it down there. Got it? Okay, it's all yours, buddy. Now in theory, okay, these are going to bake up very nicely into little patties. We shall see how it goes. There you go. Okay. Just keep doing it till it's all gone. And you can serve these with sour cream. You can serve these with applesauce. You can just eat them like they are. Because literally that's all that's in them is the butternut squash, the cranberry, and the egg, and then potatoes. And the egg is just a binder, you know, just like meatballs, meatloaf, that kind of thing, you know? So it's all good. But the butternut squash helps as a binder also, and is a really great way to use up any canned butternut squash you might have. Ooh, there's 6. We're gonna get 6. Okay, you're probably gonna hear talking in the background, but I am going to pull out. This is hot. Okay, I'm gonna pull out the pork roast. Oh my goodness. Okay, seriously. Look at that. I'm gonna give the latkes a few more minutes. So the pork roast, we're gonna let it sit for a little bit. You need to cook it 20 minutes per pound. Okay, that is what they recommended. 20 minutes per pound. So that's the braided side, right? And I am going to pull out that stick before I forget. There we go. Okay, so that cooked all nicely together. We're gonna let it rest for about 10 more minutes and I'll move it over to the cutting board and then we will carve into it. I apologize ahead of time for the fan noise. There's not a lot I can do about it. Okay, so I got it moved onto the cutting board and it rested. Now we're going to carve into it and it is, oh, look at that. Look at that. That is some good stuff. So I'm going to get this served up. It's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Okay. I'm going to get that served up and show you what's plated up. And that is dinner tonight. And we get 2 taste tests tonight. Okay. We have a 2 for taste test. Yes, we do. What do you think, Jacob?
Well, it's better than pretzel pork chops.
Okay, okay. So it's better than pretzel pork chops. Take your plate.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, babe. Okay, so go ahead and take your plates. And you guys, this is what's for dinner tonight. Okay, so that is dinner tonight and leftovers for like the whole week, which works for me because that means I don't have to cook. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed our braided pretzel pork loin and yum, our butternut squash latkes. They stuck on the bottom of the tin foil. I ran out of parchment paper. Anyway, give them a try. I hope that you enjoy them. And until next time, everybody, be safe.